My name is Barbara Davis, and I have a real special interest in this health ministry committee. When we were asked what suggestions we might have for different ministries in the church, I wrote this down on a piece of paper, knowing full well who would get the responsibility. However, it's been a really great pleasure and a great service for this congregation and for the community.
I first came to health ministry, to First United Methodist Church, about 4.5 years ago, and being a nurse for the county school system, the health ministries team caught my attention, and I decided to step in on one of those meetings and sat down and realized it was a group of people that kind of had missions similar and goals to my own. One of the goals for the church was to have a safe environment for everybody that attended here. And one of the things that the school system did was purchased AEDs for most all of the schools. An AED is an automated external defibrillator. And so we looked into that here at the church and did some research, and in our commitment decided to create that environment by attempting to attain those automated external defibrillators. We went into action with that and purchased 2 AEDs for the facility and located them in 2 strategic places in the church, one in the sanctuary and one down by the gym. And the next action that we followed with that was to get all of the ushers and greeters, church staff, trained and certified in the use of AEDs and CPR. As a result of that, we ended up with over 80 people certified and trained in the use of the AED, and that we felt that was a pretty good response for what we were attempting to do. To further that, we are offering classes in certification about 3 times a year, and we are encouraging those that have already been certified to continue to recertify, and we're reaching out to the rest of the congregation to get as many people as we can. Hopefully, our goal to get 100% certified in AEDs and CPR.
Doing blood pressure checks every other month for our congregation is one of our best services, because it has resulted in our sending several people to their doctor to have their blood pressure checked and to be, many of them, placed on medication, and they come back and have their blood pressure checked by us, and it's really in a good range now after having been too high. So most of these people are very appreciative of what we're doing.
For several years now, the health ministry has been hosting Red Cross blood drives. Over the past year, we've initiated a pager program where the donors can come in and give us either their cell phone or number, or take a pager with them to go to worship or their Sunday school class, so that they can come back and then give their blood. It takes about an hour to do that, and we generally get about 40 donors, which is what the Red Cross says is good for our amount of membership. And additionally, this past school year, we had the great privilege of opening our doors to Ellis Middle School and Hunter Middle School, who challenged each other in a competition to see who could bring in more blood donors. And as it turns out, they brought in combined 200 donors, which actually equates potentially 600 lives saved. So we are so pleased to be able to open our doors to the community and live by our motto of open hearts, open minds, and open doors.